Good morning. This is Pastor Brian. Welcome as we start a new chapter a day Bible study series. This is going to be a long one. We are going to walk through the book of Psalms together. And as we do that, we will take a look each day, and I'll let you decide. I won't bring it up myself, other than to mention it maybe. Is there are different kinds of psalms, and I hope that each day you would just take a moment to identify which psalm you think we're taking a look at each day. There are lament psalms, praise psalms, there are wisdom psalms, and there are thanksgiving psalms. And there might be some others or some nuances, but I think those are the four main categories of psalms that we will see as we work our way through the book. So today we will take a look at Psalm 1. And as we do that, just remember it is a collection of psalms. So each psalm is an individual entity to itself. And some of them are written by David and some of them are written by others. And sometimes it'll list that if you've got headings in your Bible, it will list maybe which psalm is attributed to some person or dedicated to some person. And so just know that, yes, David wrote some, maybe many of them, but not all of the psalms. So again, today, let's take a look at Psalm 1. The truly happy person doesn't follow wicked advice, doesn't stand on the road of sinners, and doesn't sit with the disrespectful. Instead of doing those things, these persons love the Lord's instruction, and they recite God's instruction day and night. They are like a tree replanted by streams of water, which bears fruit at just the right time, and whose leaves don't fade. Whatever they do succeeds. That's not true for the wicked. They are like dust that the wind blows away. And that's why the wicked will have no standing in the court of justice, neither will sinners in the assembly of the righteous. The Lord is intimately acquainted with the ways of the righteous, but the way of the wicked is destroyed. That's the end of Psalm 1. So, what did you hear? What did you like? What didn't you like? What did you have to dig a little deeper to understand? And what kind of psalm is this? I'm going to go ahead. I know I said I probably wouldn't, but I'm going to jump in and say that as I read this, it very, very quickly reminded me of when we very first started this daily Bible study series of the wisdom literature that we started with, which was intentional. And this reminds me of wisdom literature. Happy is the person who doesn't follow the advice of the wicked, and how the wicked will suffer for the things that they do. And that is why the wicked have no standing in the court of justice, verse 5 says, and that neither will sinners in the assembly of the righteous. And so this is wisdom literature. This is reminding people to follow in God's path, to love God, to recite God's instruction day and night, verse 2 says. So moving forward, like I said, I won't share specifically, or try not to share specifically, what kind of psalm it is, but I just thought it'd be helpful to do it this time, and it was an easy way to talk about this kind of psalm. So what did you hear? What did you like? Uh, Write it down. Share it with a friend. Share it with us. Again, write down the type of psalm that you think it is. If you think it's different, write down where you think it kind of psalm you think it might be. And I hope that you are all staying well, staying safe, and we will see you tomorrow as we read Psalm 2. Take care and God bless. Bye.